by Babe Ruth, Sultan of Swat. There he is, circling the bases after knocking a homer. The New York Yankees won the championship, regaining baseball's heights after 4 years.
We're at the Yankee Stadium in New York for the 4th game of the World Series between the Cubs and Yankees. A crowd of 60,000 fans cheered as Red Ruffing of the Yanks singles to right, scoring Hogue with the first run of the game, and Joe Carden pulls up at third. Frankie Crossetti at bat, and he hits a hard liner to left field. Demery misjudges the ball, and Gordon crosses the plate on the 3-bagger, followed by Ruffing as Crossetti slides into third base. In the 4th inning, Chicago's Bill Jurgis hits to Crossetti with 2 men on base. Gordon drops the throw at second, and Demery scores the first Chicago run on the error. Tommy Henrik retaliates for the Yanks in the 6th inning with a home run into the lower right field stands, making the score 4-1. Chicago's hopes begin to fade as New York's big bats boom their intentions of becoming the first Major League team ever to win 3 consecutive World Series titles. Chicago's Ken O'Day smacks a home run into the right field stands in the 8th, scoring Cavaretta. National League fans take heart as O'Day comes home, putting the Cubs only 1 run behind the New York team. The aroused Yankees take their turn, and Hogue doubles down the left field line, scoring Gehrig to give the Yankees a comfortable lead. Dizzy Dean gets a big hand as he comes in to still the Yankee bats. But Frankie Crossetti lines the ball to left center, scoring 2 more runs, and the New York Yankees become the first team to win 3 straight World Series.
You would think this was baseball, wouldn't you? But it's really a hard game of softball, played by a team of celebrities to raise funds for an athletic field. That's Babe Ruth pitching. And the batsman is Sir Hubert Wilkins, the explorer. The sports ground is to cost £20,000, so they're going all out to get it by keeping all in as long as possible. The game is not unlike the English frolic called rounders. The principal difference is the rule being the weight and ferocity of the players. Give this babe a bat and he sends the ball across the Atlantic. Fans pay a lot of money to see a smack like this, so that sports ground's a cinch.
If you're wondering what a bunch of astronauts are doing at the White City, stop wondering. They're American footballers limbering up and invading England for 1 afternoon only. This lot represent Rhine-Main Air Base, here to meet Chicksands in a championship match. The proceeds will go to the Lord Mayor's Kennedy Memorial Appeal, and the Lord Mayor himself came to see the match. Just as if it were the Army versus Navy game in the States, the girls made it seem like a big struggle at Chicago. Rockets kicked off, and what happened from now to the end wasn't much understood by the spectators. The players wear so much clothing, it's a wonder they can move at all. More or less like a rugby scrum, except that players don't come into contact till the ball's in play, and then it's every man for himself. And you can see why they wear all that padding. Onto the field come a fresh lot of players. These reserves can be introduced at any stage of the game. In our football, there's an outcry about rough play. In this game, violence is the object of the exercise. And out of it now comes a touchdown for the Rockets. These chaps are reserves, but their turn will come now. Both teams go into a huddle to plan their next move. One of these reserves is all steamed up about it. More enthusiasm wanted you in the crowd there. Rockets won 40-0. They just couldn't stop touching down. On the topic of ball control, there's no one in the world to compare with the Harlem Globetrotters, here in the midst of the first match of their European tour in West Berlin. Their opponents were the Chicago Cyclones. Needless to say, they didn't get a look in. all-around doesn't disguise the fact that the Wizards of basketball are superb at their sport. Globetrotters play basketball, it's easy to lose count of the score. But with their fantastic combination of entertainment and athletic ability, who cares about scores? They've never been beaten anyway. The Dover Basketeers from Ohio opened a tour of the states at Evansville, Indiana. They've modeled themselves on the famous Harlem Globetrotters, and not even those tantalizing entertainers have much left to show the juniors. Nobody of their age is in the same league. Teams playing against them just don't know where the ball is. A solo effort, so easy he can even lie down on the job. Of course, the great object in basketball is to find the opponent's net. In that department, too, they have very little to learn.
Detroit's Olympia Stadium sees the furious final moments of play for the Stanley Cup between the Red Wings and the Chicago Blackhawks. The Wings in dark uniforms dominated the first periods of the game, but here the Hawks in light shirts take the lead and can't be stopped. Jack Evans breaks through a rapidly crumbling defense to score for Chicago. Again, the steamrolling Hawks mark up another goal. If the Hawks win, and that now seems inevitable, they will make hockey history in several ways, and they do it. Ken Warren crashes through the middle to sew up a 5-1 win. The jubilant Hawks will take their first Stanley Cup home to Chicago in 23 years. And for only the 4th time in hockey annals, the team that finished just 3rd in the regular season carries off the coveted trophy.
The 1941 American Women's Skittles Championship is underway at Chicago, and when I say underway, well, I mean to say. Oh, hot shot, Mama. All the competitors are in good form, although some are in better shape than others.
Here, Daddy, hold the baby. It's my turn to bowl.
Okay, Mumsy.
Good luck, Ma. There's at least one fan rooting for you. Ma's practice at chucking saucepans at Dad was good training. At least, that's what Dad thinks as he mourns the crease in his pants. The ladies of Chicago can certainly knock 'em over.